I'm ready for this. So, this game here, I decided to submit this one. RE6 has 4 scenarios, and this one to me was always the most kind of stealthy one, even though we're going to completely ignore stealth almost the entire game. But figured Ada's a spy, doing some stealth, seemed a good fit here. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this. RE6 is a bit of a goofy story, but a really fun run. So hope you'll take a look at it. But on that note, I guess we'll do a countdown from 3 and then on go. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Thank you. All right. Oh, another nice thing about this game is we can skip cutscenes. Everybody loves that. Yeah. Really happy to be here and help and support the channel here with the event. Oh.
I suppose I could go introduce myself.
Kind of new to the Metal Gear community myself, only a couple months in. But it's been really awesome, really welcoming, and definitely one of my favorite communities out there. So thank you for having me here. Dim Brightman.
This must be
the logo's a little questionable. Yeah. So for the most part here in this part, we're just running through the sub, making our way to this place we've been told to go to. In the cutscene I conveniently skipped, because there's something someone wants us to see. And we actually have to watch it. Yeah, making our way to... Oh my god. I can't sing as well as her. So here, aiming and then doing this like backslide here is a lot faster than crawling, which is nice. So coming up here, we're gonna get to one of our first grenade skips, and oh man, that's
going to require a little effort, I
is
assume.
that's the fish. Okay. All right, we might actually try the second grenade skip. Yeah, so we use the grenade stun to get us out of that cutscene there.
The view's blocked.
And here, let's actually try this again. It might not be a big time loss if it's only one. Alright, so we're on fish. 1, 2... So we're basically playing a puzzle matching game here, and if this is right, it's not. Alright, so we're actually going to go watch the cutscene here. If you can guess that right, you can save a lot of time. But we have a fish, just a bit unfortunate here. So the nice thing is these are on a set rotation, like a set order each time. So we're just gonna make our way through and make a fish over here and press that button again. So this is like, in this speed run, probably the biggest source of RNG in this run.
Isn't a strong point around here.
Shoot that, so we skip another cutscene. And pretty soon we're just gonna chill for a minute or two.
Authorization recognized. Access granted.
So
wonder what else he has on file besides my prints.
if there are any donations or anything to read, this is the perfect time.
None right now, but I would like to remind everyone that this is Metal Gear Tactical Espionage Affiliation, or MGT, celebration for the channel-going affiliate, where we have, well, the rest of the night for runs and exciting showcases for the rest of you. And you can check the schedule by !schedule to see what we have left, and that's about it, because all of our incentives were met on day one, I was told.
Yeah, it wasn't even like late into day one, I don't think. It's really quickly.
No, it was done long before I got home from work.
Like, I remember tuning in, and it was like, oh, we're already at 70 subs, 80 subs, then we cracked 100, and y'all really killed it.
Yeah, we really do appreciate it, guys. Thank you guys so
6 months
much
ago.
for what you've helped us accomplish.
I don't remember
This
those
weekend.
An
numbers.
hour? Oh my
Maybe they
god.
were
My
placed by
gosh.
someone
Even
else.
better than I thought.
Well, it is speedrunning. We work fast, I suppose, right?
Yeah, it's like these goals, we just gotta get them over with, man. Oh, okay. Sometimes he just gets in your way there.
I see you were expecting me. Sorry, boys, no time. My dance card.
So, more just, you know, ignore everyone. We don't have time for them. Just tank some machine gun fire. No big deal. And, alright. So there's our first segment.
All I found are those mysterious orders from half a year ago.
Yeah, actually, while I have some time here, that slide I did, I tried to do one earlier. We can actually use the slide to cancel ourselves out of staggers that we'll get. Hopefully I'll nail those later on. There's one I tried to do at the beginning where you can also use them just to sort of get yourself further along before a cutscene takes over. So just a nice way to get some, you know, extra distance. Right. So here we're gonna shoot that guy. Yeah, they're not. They're not too great.
The hull has been compromised.
Like, every
Prepare
guard
to
past like the
evacuate
first 2 rooms doesn't even sound their alarms anymore. Okay, so there was a stagger cancel right there.
This sub isn't going to last much longer.
Oops. Yeah, exactly. Ada's just that good. I mean, if you run by them fast, they never see you, right? That's how it works. Yeah, I guess I can say more about the category too. New Game Plus here is, you know, you can start with all the weapons. You can unlock whatever abilities you want, set up your skill sets ahead of time. It basically, you know, allows us to focus more on movement rather than having to worry about, oh, will I get a grenade drop here? Will I get the right ammo there? It's kind of nice. Alright, so again, instead of crawling, we're going to do this whole back shuffle thing here while aiming, just to get that faster movement. The camera changes on you twice there, so you get to so you get to change the direction you're
So much
hitting
for
your
the
stick,
rescue
of
sub.
course.
Time for Plan B.
Yeah, see Plywood knows. Now we get to listen to Ada talk here for a bit.
Only way to go is up. The torpedo control should be up ahead.
Now this part here with its shaky camera, and the fact when you're running you kind of bounce off walls, can be a little frustrating to get used to. So so I usually just slow down a bit before the ladders. This is definitely my favorite campaign, the Ada one here. This is why I started with this one. Most popular would be Leon. It's the easiest one to get into and run. But I definitely find this one the most fun. Just always have. I think the reason I enjoy this one the most, though, is it was designed to be single player. Unlike the other ones. Hit the thing, thank you. Yeah, that's the other one that has some stealth elements to it as well. That was another stagger cancel. Yeah, Leon's campaign plays a lot like RE4. Like a co-op RE4. Chris's is basically like RE5. So you could almost say like Jake and Ada's are really the like RE6 unique style campaigns. At least in my opinion here. Yeah. So almost made our way out of here. Oh yeah. Yeah, right? Agent. Yeah, so this campaign was designed as a solo campaign, and it was originally solo only. And when the game came out, you actually had to beat all 3 other scenarios to unlock this.
It's gonna take more
But
than
then
a
eventually they, in an update, I don't know if it was, oops. Oh no. I always do this to myself. I gotta jump down first. And then go down here.
Yep. Still gross.
I always manage to turn myself around there. But yeah, it's just random Black Ops agent. It's kind of hilarious though, because her co-op partner, Agent, can't interact with anything.
Stay underwater, should be
Like,
fine.
you know, any switches or doors.
Okay,
He just
heads
kind of
up.
exists.
The sub is done for. Time for a gracious
Alright,
exit.
so we're gonna turn around here, take this, yeah, right, perform stroke. Well, see, you actually swim with the left analog stick. You can move without pressing A. A is just to, like, move faster. It's... This game's swimming controls are not my favorite. I'll say it that way.
Okay, power's back.
Hull collapse at 20.
I believe it, Glenn.
Answer all questions into the microphone.
Identify yourself.
I'm a little busy right now.
So here we get to play 5 questions.
Alright, I'll bite. Ada Wong.
Authorization approved.
Ms. Wong,
Yeah, there's lots of...
6 months ago you performed experiments on
I used to get lost in the sub all the time for that bit I just did,
choice to do so.
where we have to go activate the power.
Atone for your crime.
Oh, that's not good.
Interesting story. I want to do some fact checking though. I don't work for Simmons. I've got nothing to atone for.
Authorization approved.
I know everything about you.
Those guys can break into some nasty enemies if you're not
I know
careful.
what it is you're looking for. A world of chaos.
You'll get these bug...
Am I right?
bug persons.
If you know me so well, you shouldn't need validation. A world of chaos.
Yeah, so I wasn't
Not
gonna
number
use
one
that
on
yet,
my
but
list, but it would make Simmons squirm.
so the rate of fire
So
is
I
kind
might
of slow,
reconsider.
Authorization
but we can use we can do it both with swapping the weapon we have equipped
The final
and
question.
shoulder
Are you
swapping.
ready?
Hold that thought.
So-
It's my turn.
You got to get the rhythm for it, and
authorization approved.
I have no
you know, you got to
objection
keep your
continue.
aim somewhat steady.
My final question.
But yeah, it's a nice way to like sort of quick shoot.
Whatever the hell gets in my
Ooh.
way. And the virus always seems to make it handy.
Okay, that's the enemy I did not want to see.
Identity verification complete. Simmons is waiting for you. I'm looking forward to seeing how this unfolds.
Authorization
And that's why I didn't want to see it.
releasing lockdown.
Seems like that's in
Yeah, we've got
All right.
stealth, a sinking boat, some bees. This is a Metal Gear game. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty Metal Gear. Glad that's over. No kidding. Yeah, that ending to chapter 1 there is fun. But yeah, the recoil canceling is pretty cool.
Can't believe he went
You
through
can
it.
use it later on as
Poor
well
town.
in the game.
This big.
I tend to use the assault rifle instead, because there's not that much of a difference in time. But in something like Leon's well, I think literally any other campaign, especially if you're using the Magnum, which you would as Jake or Leon, the shoulder swapping or
This looks
weapon
like my
switching
thing.
to cancel the recoil like that is really nice. Yeah, each character has their own category. We also have one for you know, all chapters. But yeah, this one here is definitely my favorite. I just think it's the most fun. Alright, we're gonna try another one of these. Alright, got the first one.
This is going to need something particular. This looks like it might work. But where's
Yeah,
the
we have
rest
to
of
check
it?
this twice. Yeah, exactly. That's one of the main reasons I like Ada. Is it's solo and there's no partner. This is the fastest, yeah. Next fastest would be Jake's campaign. Who Demented Salad here runs New Game Jake and Chris. At least those two. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Exactly that. In terms of speed.
Same color as the chest I just
And I
saw.
imagine that's true for both New Game and New Game Plus. I missed. Alright, so we're gonna push this twice, and drop that guy on it. I use a 360 or an Xbox One controller, mostly because when I was learning this game, I wanted something where the buttons matched. I know Solus Persona, the record holder in this, uses a DS4, which I think I'd eventually like to use. But it's gonna be kind of hard to switch from Xbox to DS4, I think. This guy, you just have to shoot him while he's on the platform. Otherwise, you'll kill him and have to wait for another guy to spawn, and that's just major time loss right there. Right. Alright, so hopefully here we can pin these guys to the wall quickly. Nope, alright. Yep, we're getting this. On the wall with you. With you. Okay. Nope, there we go. Yeah, I wonder how the Series X controller is.
Better hold
I really
on.
want to try out a DS5
Good idea.
myself.
I think you might like the DualSense controller. It's very, very heavy, feels great, fits in the hands quite nicely.
I love
Buttons
that.
are nice and clicky.
Yeah,
And DS4 Windows actually now supports it, so setting it up isn't that bad.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I was just about to say that the Switch Pro controller is so heavy. I love it. All right.
Wanna play,
So
huh?
when you're saying it's
Alright.
nice and heavy, that
Ready
just
or not, here I come.
makes me happy.
Now, who's first?
All right. Yeah, so lots of grenades here. We actually have an ability on right now that powers up the grenades. Oh, I only had one shell. Alright, let me... No, explode your bomb. Or don't. Yeah, so we have grenade power up on here, so that helps us kill these guys really quickly. Nope. More grenades. And then there should be two guys down here. Yeah, for the New Game Plus run, the skill upgrades are quite important. If I'm not mistaken, and I think Demented Salad might be able to correct me if I'm wrong, I think you even save up for some in the New Game speedruns. Sir, are you still alive? Give me my item?
One down.
Not on Ada? Okay. Wouldn't surprise me on Ada. I was thinking maybe like with Jake or Leon. Alright, we're just gonna play this safe because these guys here love to troll me. So we're just gonna go ahead and kill them. So we can not get chopped to pieces. Oh, I slid too early. Yeah, this nice, after doing a slide, flipping back around, it's just so much faster, especially for those short crawling sessions like that.
You're a twisted man, Simmons. As
so,
twisted as they come.
I'm not great at it, but it's definitely one of the things you want to practice. Especially if you're doing Ada, because there's a
Let's put
a
your
good bit of
theory to the
crawling
test.
that you get to do. I always do this. Get too excited to turn. Oh, stick drifting is unfortunate here. Alright, so coming up on our first boss here, which is one of the neat things about RE6 is it had cross-campaign sections. And this part here is where Ada and Leon's campaign cross.
These walkways won't hold. We need to get to the lower levels.
So sorry, Deborah. It's all my fault.
Helena, get away from her!
Stop! Don't shoot!
So here, the first phase of this fight... Ow. I mean, you can shoot her if you want. Won't do you much good. This is timed here. Not Deborah. So the first part there, you're just waiting for a cutscene between Helena and Deborah to play out.
Deborah, where are you?
And then we just need to run down to the eventual battlefield. Yeah, this boss is kind of trolly. She can give you some bad RNG patterns where she just
Here, don't get the
hops around forever, not exposing her weak points. You know, good stuff. Hey, Helena made it. Yeah. Yeah, she is a little Monka toss.
Watch out, you two! She's strong.
So while she's kind of feeling herself up here, we're gonna blast her down. And then if you see this thing come up like switching inputs, controller, keyboard, I use the keyboard to switch skill sets. You can do it in the select menu, but why when I can do it on the keyboard? And do it quicker. Yeah, so here's what I was talking about where she... Oh, this is fantastic. This is a not good Deborah fight. Oh, did that really miss her? Okay. Yo, get out of the way, sir. Alright, I think we got all three? Okay. So at this point, we're just waiting for the fight to be over. All we have to do is pop those three glowing things. Thanks, Helena. Just pop those three glowing things.
Help here?
Sometimes you can get it quickly, sometimes she jumps around forever. Sometimes she jumps at you instead of Leon. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong about there being a such thing as a good Deborah fight. So here what I'm doing is I'm just killing some of these zombies along the way. At least the ones that I can. Because Leon likes to stop and shoot these guys. Which, you know, he's not a very good speedrunner. But we need him to hurry up and get over to a wheel that he has to turn. So just killing anything that might be in the way is good help for that. Helps him move along faster. Right, so here I'm gonna switch over to an infinite crossbow with explodey rounds. Dude, Leon just drop kicked Ada. Actually, I don't want to do that yet.
Stop right out of here.
I wouldn't count.
I forgot about something. Oh no, I didn't duck. Damn. But yeah, this part here is, like, she gets these weak points back, but it literally doesn't matter. You can shoot them, you can not shoot them. This is, every speedrunner's favorite type of, segment, an auto-scroller. So... I don't know, we can zoom in on Leon.
I know that.
Where'd he go? Well, there's Helena. Say hi to Helena.
Hi, Helena.
Yeah, you can shoot these if you want. If you like playing roly-poly on the floor, you can do that. There's only one thing we need to do in this section, and it's shoot that barrel. Okay. We don't die now. We can jazz hands? It's kind of jazz hands anyway. Alright. If you do that jumping backwards thing with the crossbow, you get a sweet little backflip. Alright.
Deborah!
Alright. I actually forgot about this part. Was too busy doing backflips. They were more exciting, to be fair. God. Yeah, so that was our first boss, Deborah. She's gone. Skip the cutscenes. Alright, so coming up here is where I really want the crossbow and the explosive arrows. Or coming up soon, anyway. Oops. Door. There we go. In here. Hopefully not get run over by that guy. I think those guys are called Whoppers, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, he might come through that door. Okay, we're safe. But that guy, if you just keep to the left, he shouldn't run into you. Same with this one. Now there's a bunch of those we should be fighting right here, but I don't wanna. So we're gonna blow these things up before they can turn into those charging guys. Now you don't actually have to blow all of these up, but I always forget which ones are the ones you don't need to blow up. So rather than dealing with a big back and forth chase down session, we're just gonna blow them all up. Oops. Also helps if you hit. You could do this with any weapon, of course, but we have powered up explosives, so that sometimes happens. Now this one here we want to be a bit more careful about. This last one, where is he? There he is. If we go too far into this room, it'll trigger the sequence where we have to actually fight those guys. But since we blow them all up beforehand, we skip that. And that's chapter 2. Ada does get a shotgun on the sub. Oh wow. That chapter 2 time is actually better than my PB's chapter 2 time. Alright. First one is sub, yeah. Alright, so now we're coming up to the China chapter. And
Repeat.
You
guys remember the
For the harbor.
They're throwing a party for me, and I'm not even there yet.
guys remember the good old days of playing on playgrounds and, you know, swing sets and all that? Well, Ada does. And so, you know, just for a little bit of fun here, we can go down a slide. That's mandatory in the speedrun, by the way. 100% legit.
Verifying activity.
That's actually more fun to do as Chris, because there's like a panda on a spring there, like a rocking horse thing, and then
These are the same kind
he
of
gives a
soldiers
nice
I saw
smug
in the
look
sun.
after he's done. It's pretty great. Alright. This market's another easy place to get all turned around in if you're just learning. Yeah, I feel like some of the things that like you can jump over or slide over in this game, they're almost kind of magnetic. So like that railing there I jumped over, I disagree that I was facing it, but you know, game's gonna game. Alright. So coming up on our second boss down there. We're just gonna run from him for a while.
Chainsaw, huh? How elegant.
Alright, let's see if I get the glitch here. Okay, it didn't happen. Sometimes, for no reason whatsoever, when you hop over that last sign, you just fall. Like you got knocked down by an enemy or something. It's kind of funny. Oh, that one. Chris doing anything is fantastic. Chris,
Trying to tune
Chris
you.
is a thick boy
This mess.
in
The whole world's gone mad.
the old Resident Evil runs there.
That wasn't very nice. You can take things that don't belong to you.
Give me my key back. Alright. Now we're coming up on some more auto-scrollers, which is a bit unfortunate, but like this here,
Not even come halfway around.
it seems like you should be fighting this guy, but this is just a survival part, really. Oops. I actually originally thought you had to do enough damage to him, but you don't. So we're just gonna evade this guy. If you shoot him, he stays still. There is that, I guess. Right, and now we actually have to fight him. Oops. Alright, so once this dialogue starts here, that's basically the end of the fight. So that's a testament to the New Game Plus abilities of powering up the assault rifle. It basically does twice the normal damage.
I'm tired of playing cat and mouse.
Yeah.
Almost there. Can't wait to meet this mysterious doppelganger of mine.
So we're coming up on the next crossover part. Which is going to be between Ada and Jake and
Boy,
Sherry.
Somebody really wants this world to burn. I suppose I should return
So
the
all we have to do
kindness their
here is
parents
just
showed
make
me.
it to a certain location
Times any.
in time. And how much time you have really is up to the AI for Jake and Sherry. I suppose mostly Jake. You have to sort of rely on him to not crash the boat, which it sounds like he's done. Any goodies? Oh, those. Yeah, those two.
Why is it that
Oh, that's right. This
I'm
guy's
dead
first.
now?
Boats after this. So that's also damage based there.
I hope that's the last I have to see of him. It's not easy working with the good guys, is it?
All right. Now we get to judge Jake's driving. So, if there's any donations or things you want to read at this point, this is a fantastic time.
No donations at this time still, but I would like to remind everyone by supporting MGSR with your Twitch subs and or tips through Streamlabs. You can directly benefit our mission to support and promote Metal Gear speedrunning scenes. This includes expenses to the servers, fundraising for equipment, and set aside money for event travel expenses. You can also get some really cool emotes with your subscriptions. I really do like the emotes. They're really good. We use them in the server as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. I love the guard one with huh. Well, it's a question mark, but you know.
Yeah, that's a good one. They're all good. I saw we added some more, but I haven't had a hot second really to actually look at them.
Yeah, you guys got on adding the extra ones pretty quickly yesterday. It was awesome.
And they got approved really quickly, which is even better.
Yeah.
Let's see, got
Yeah. These things are so hard to kill.
5 really good ones. Which I think is the max for affiliates.
Yeah. You can get bit emotes as well for like, you know, donating. I think it's like 100
I
and
think we've all had enough of you.
1,000, 5,000.
Oh, the bit badges.
Hope that's all she wrote.
Well, badges too. I think
Being pretty hot
our
water if
affiliates
I
get bit
wasn't around.
badges, but no, just like after you've donated so much, you also get extra emotes to use.
I have learned something new.
Time to save the day again. Poor little Sherry. How the monsters love to chase you.
And those are permanent as well, which is pretty neat.
But more importantly, how's this driving looking?
It wasn't that bad. He got through the first half of it all right. Did crash in the second part because he got bodied by a bunch of swinging I-beams. But
Now that's the way to travel.
not too bad.
This is what it's like being at the mercy of AI driving.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
All right, and that's chapter 3. Nice thing about the rest of the game is I don't have to change the skill set. So chapter 4 is really easy to get lost in. This ship
I
here,
really wish you would stop
you know, we're
by.
back on the ocean
We have
because
so much to talk
why not?
about.
this is Tanker Part 3. Yeah, this one here, it's really easy to get lost in this.
Really? 3 separate passcodes? Can't get in without 3 passcodes.
Yeah, I guess Snake didn't blow this one up yet, unfortunately. Alright, so there's 3 keys held by some guards. Oh. Okay. I guess he didn't feel like dying yet. Yeah, so this part down here is really easy to get lost in. I hope I don't. I'll even still get turned around a little bit in here. Because it's just a big maze. But hopefully it goes well. Yeah, so we rush all the way down here to this part.
see how you handle fire.
This guy, one fire grenade will do it. Should do it. Now that thing I was doing earlier where I... Sorry. I think I did it once and didn't mention it, but you know, we were using sliding to cancel stagger animations, but it just cancels animations in general. So like picking up a weapon here, for example, or this, nope. Oh, he did not die. Well, okay, never mind. I should have just shot him.
Thanks for the pass, Carol.
Anyway,
299.
that whole animation Ada just did when picking that up, you just skip all of that. Which is ideal. And it lets you get out of that room before they gang up on you in it as well. Okay, here this one doesn't matter because we're going to get a cutscene anyway. There we go.
Just one more and I'm golden.
Nope. I always do this. This door, please. This is a problem with generic looking areas. At least for me. Anyway, we're out of there. Without too much trouble. I'm gonna slide and pick that one up.
Last one. Almost too easy.
Again, that just skips the whole animation of her scanning it with her phone and looking at it like, oh look, I got a key. Oh, there we go.
Ugh, can't a girl get 2 seconds to herself around here?
Can you feel it spreading through your body yet? I'm just giving you exactly what you gave me, Simmons.
Oh, there's my evil twin.
At first, you'll be afraid. But don't worry. You're just becoming the monster you
So,
always were.
some of the story in this here is, at least for Ada's, Ada's campaign here is this guy Simmons, who we'll see in a bit, made a clone, or was like really obsessed with Ada
What the
to the
hell
point
did
that he
Simmons
made a
do to
clone
you?
of her. And that's who she's talking to there. And we'll get to see her in a bit.
Wonder when I'll get to meet this doppelganger of mine.
Time for the little bit of crossover with Chris that we actually get.
Ada, stop!
There you go. There was Chris. Enjoy.
You're barking up the wrong tree. No time to explain, though.
Oops. Alright. Well, let's hope I don't get all messed up here. Here's the stealth section where we're actually going to try and be stealthy.
I prefer to stay out of the spotlight.
Oops. Alright, no spotlight. Now this part here. I heard you guys like crawling through vents on this channel. So let's crawl.
Thanks for keeping him busy, fellas. I'll see you around.
Now, there is some stuff here. Some technique for movement that I don't do. You can kind of blast the floor with the grenade launcher to boost yourself along here. Which is way faster than Ada's crawling. Just want to make sure I'm reloaded here. Yeah. In this part coming up here, we're going to have to crawl again soon. And this is where you want to be really careful to not get caught by the enemies that are going to be here. Because they slam you through the floor. And then, you know, Chris thinks you're the evil twin, basically. And,
We'll search
you know,
for it,
that's
huh?
game over. Oops. I disagree with that. I was behind that wall.
And while we get through that, I do want to give a shout out to Solid Tony, gifting a tier 1 sub to, and I butcher your name, I am so sorry. It's Sire Lash. Enjoy the emotes. Thank you, Tony,
nice.
for gifting that sub.
Yes, thank you. Alright, these guys.
Like cockroaches.
None left. Everyone killed it within the first hour. Oh, incentives here. Don't really have any here, unfortunately. I wish I did. I really wish I did. Oh, excuse me. Make one up pretty fast. Oh no.
Alpha team, this is HQ. We've confirmed that Wong was telling the truth. There's a fully armed aircraft carrier in
About the
orbit,
only
not
thing I
far
could
from
think
your
of at
location.
this point
Satellite
is
imagery indicates they're getting ready to fire missiles on the mainland.
fighting the last
If they can
boss with
stop them from launching even
shotgun versus assault rifle.
She must have injected herself with a
Not
powerful
terribly
dose of
exciting,
extinguishers.
but with the shotgun we get the recoil cancels. Assault rifle we don't. You don't want to be too close to those because those actually do spit out acid. Oh, this isn't that door yet. I was too ready for a QTE. There we go. Now this chapter has some Monka-esque sounds going on in the background there. And my split name for this subchapter is not PG-13. But I'll just leave that up to your imagination. Oh no, I got caught. Run away! Alright. Yeah, those faces. If you liked those faces, though... Yep.
You tried so
Yeah,
hard
we
to destroy
interrupted
me.
her
It's time for
I
you to
hate you
shut up.
monologue. Nobody has time for Carla. I'm down for it. Alright. Well. So I have to know by the time the helicopter segment is over here what we're doing. But, sure. I'll do it. Yeah, we still got a while before the helicopter's done.
Shit! There's too many of them!
I'm beginning to feel like your personal bodyguard, Mr. King.
Oh yeah, this is another... This whole chapter basically is crossed over with Leon. Just about.
I wonder if this is a part of Simmons' plan.
I doubt it. Even Simmons wasn't this sloppy.
There's more? There's always more. There we are.
You're on your own now, you two. Huh. It's getting a little crowded up here. Somebody ought to tell them my boss is retired.
Ooh, and we have more subs from an anonymous gifter who's
Hey.
gifted 2 subs to the community. Welcome, everyone. Enjoy your emotes. Thank you, whoever you were.
Yes, thank you.
Or maybe it was a hacker group anonymous. I don't know.
Maybe. Dim Brightman.
What a good username. I didn't even notice that at first.
I didn't either.
Good username.
You really didn't want me getting to this topic, did you?
Are you related to Hot Coldman by chance? Oh, you're not dead yet? There we go. Alright, so I saved all my rockets for this jerk here.
Wouldn't mind one of those for myself.
There we are. Oh, that guy. Alright. I think we actually want to be on this side. Alright. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm really digging this Dino Crisis Resident Evil crossover here. Fighting old T-Rex here. This guy here is Simmons, by the way, that we're talking about earlier. He's like the evil mastermind in chief. So here to fight this boss, there's this hard shell looking thing on his back. We want to break that and then feed it some rockets. There's a similar one underneath his chest that you'll shoot at as Leon and Helena.
Get in.
Glad to see you're safe. Speed up!
I'm going as fast as I can. Here it comes. Get ready.
Yeah, exactly. Doesn't everyone like crossover events?
Load on that fucking cat.
Alright. So this part, that part there is almost an auto-scroller. Like, you can't do nothing, but you basically just have to keep them away from the truck until the cutscene here.
I think we pissed them
Explodey
off.
barrel.
Big rockets, we can take him.
He's angry now. This is what you get for playing with the sea virus.
Alright, this shouldn't go on too much longer, I hope. Back over here. Always like to be behind in here so you can break this. There we go. Alright, so there's one more helicopter segment, and then I guess just let me know if we're doing shotgun or not.
You and Carla have left a lot of misery in your wake, Simmons. I'm gonna make sure it all ends here. Maybe I can at least buy these people some time. We've all seen enough senseless death along the way.
Alright. That guy go boom. That right there is the key to defeating the final boss is Leon. So kind of neat that you get that little like background information of where that came from.
I'd like to do more. I really would. But carrying everyone out is an option. Excuse me, I'm trying to land here.
Alright, so we killed everything. Ada takes a little bit to realize she can actually land. Of course, the ultimate feel bad moment there is if you thought you killed everything but didn't.
Now, time to clean up the last of Simmons' mess.
All right. So after we go through this door, boss is about to start.
Last item on the list. Eliminate all traces of
Well, on the bright side, Omax met the $5 for Tony and said shotgun it. So thanks,
All right.
Omax.
Shotgun time. It should be fun. I haven't done this in a while, but it's basically just shoot the bad guy, so shouldn't be too bad.
Perfect. Back for more? You really are a glutton for punishment.
That we just have to wait for the elevator to go down, and here we go. Yep. So we just have to hold him off for a while. I think this is damage based. Some of these sections are time based. Some of them are damage based. We really just have to wait for Leon and Helena to get into position. Here we're basically just stopping him from charging at us. There we go. Oh boy.
You're disgusting.
I hate not having ammo in the gun there, because that happens.
The only thing
And that's what we call free time
is
loss.
secret for you.
Alright, here. This is a fun part. This actually does more damage. Or does a lot of damage at least, going up there and punching him like that. And it's also really fun to just, you know, beat the crap out of the guy. So here, we just need to get over here. You can see Leon and Helena climbing up the elevator here, elevator cable, trying to get up there. Even more triggered and sussled. Uh-oh. He almost got away with that.
Do we have time for a quick donation?
Absolutely.
Okay, we've got the 5 from Solid Tony. It says, "See, Glenn, I'm not sus. I told you I'd donate. Kappa. Good run, Mr. Eagle." Smiley emoticon.
Thank you. I hope this, the shotgun here has been worth it. This difficulty is amateur. Basically, there's amateur and no hope on the board. There are other difficulties, but no one really ran them. So it was like, well, we'll take the easiest one for, you know, movement, to just focus on that, and then the hardest one for the challenge.
Ada, you hear me?
It's kind of nice in Metal Gear. Like, more people run more of the difficulties. Also, this scene right here is little Monka S. If you have Ada with left-handed aim, which I normally use, her head would be the other way with right-handed aim.
If you're really Ada, I know you can pull through this. We both can.
Also, Leon is totally a dead man right there.
I was just resting.
Alright, and here's like the actual last boss now. Or like last segment of the last boss.
There's some backstory I should know here.
Nothing like that.
Typically, yeah, it's done in single campaign segments. We do have, you know, a category for each character, and then one for all campaigns. Alright, he's just gonna laugh here. He doesn't fall. The nice thing about doing the recoil cancel with the shotgun is it's a shotgun, so it spreads. I don't have to be too precise with the aim. It's a lot more important to focus on your aim with Leon and Jake, because you're using a magnum.
I'll pass.
You can always get what you want, Simmons.
Oh, Solus Persona. Welcome. Just in time to
Let's call this closure.
drop Simmons off the building.
You really should have moved on.
Where do I find No Hope? Ooh. Who does No Hope runs? I want to say Demented Salad has been at least trying some out. Of course, Solus Persona here has done some,
So,
but
this is where Carla did her
yeah,
experiments.
even New Game Plus, there's no infinite ammo in New Game or in No Hope runs. So, a few people are doing it. Okay. Yeah, I have to shout out Solus Persona here. It has helped me learn pretty much everything I know about this game.
In the first place. Just go outside.
And time coming up as soon as the results screen shows up. Time.
GG's.
Thank you. And I actually need to go through and add up those times, because that might have been a PB comparing to my last set of times here, even with the slide memes. But yeah, that's Ada's campaign for RE6.